Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options in your morning market preparation video for November 8th, 2017. So the market yesterday had a little bit of a pullback, and I think what we're seeing here, and there's nothing, to panic about by any means. But I think the market may be starting to show just a little bit of stress at this elevation. Now, it could turn out to be nothing more than just a consolidation, moving over here toward trend so that the bulls can power this on higher. But I think there's reason to raise your caution just a tiny little bit. Be a little bit careful as we move forward. It's so easy to become complacent in a bull run like this where we just think it's never going to end, and it's possible this won't end. But yesterday just gave me that little bit of feeling, that clue that there was a little bit of stress up here at these heights. And as we kind of wind down this earnings season, by the way, the bulk of earnings are going to kind of wind down here at the end of the week. In fact, tomorrow is really the last very big day on the earnings calendar. And since we're talking about let's kick that over here right now and see that we've already had a bunch of earnings reports this morning. We were about 460 reports earlier this morning, and you can see we're close to 500 reports tomorrow. But then after that, we drop off significantly here with only 71 on Friday. And if we go into next week, you can see we have a couple of relatively, big days with 108 on Monday and 240 on Tuesday. But then we just drop off very significantly as we wind down, this earnings season. So kind of keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that one of the things that's been going on is we've been drawing a lot of energy for this rally out of those earnings reports. And as they kind of come to an end, we could start to see that little bit of a fatigue in the market. I'm not suggesting that we're going to roll over. I'm not suggesting that everything is going to come to a screeching halt. Don't panic. There's no fear here. But just be watchful of that price action. And don't be surprised if we get that reversal type pattern to come in at any time. So you want to be prepared for that mentally and prepared for that in your trading. Let's take a quick look. This morning, it looks like the diamonds are going to open just slightly lower. Not a big move, but just slightly lower. And all the futures across the board are just slightly lower this morning. If we take a look at the SPY suggesting a little pullback here this morning. If we take a look at the Qs suggesting just a little tiny pullback here this morning. Nothing that would just really suggest we're ready to fall off a cliff by any means, but just a little bit of a warning. Now, IWM, I think, is giving us a bit of a warning here of some stress and breaking down out of this consolidation yesterday, and now we're going to follow through this morning with some additional lows. Could be a bit of a clue that we need to rein in our trading activity here just a little bit. Don't be complacent. Don't be thinking that the market just is only going to go up. We will correct or pull back at some point in time. Is this the beginning? I don't know. What I will say is there's reason for just a little bit of caution as we move forward. So what does that mean, a little bit of caution? Well, for me, what that means is I want to start looking for, and I always do this as I head into the weekend anyway, but I want to start looking for reasons that I should be taking some profits, lowering some risk to the overall market, trying to protect that capital just in case that does occur. I want to be prepared for it. So I want to have a plan, be prepared to take those profits. Do I want more? Heck yes. I'm like everybody else out there. Give me $100, I want two. Give me 1,000, I want three. It's all, that's human nature. But the wise trader is the trader that realizes that, hey, this may be winding down, and I maybe should start thinking about pulling some of those gains in and protecting those profits just in case. So I'll be looking for reasons to pare back positions, maybe tighten up stops, making sure that if I do add new risk, that I'm adding it with very low risk in the trade, just in case market flips over and it drags it down, that I'm not taking a big additional risk in that trade. So I'll be watching that stuff closely. What we're seeing here in the VIX, if we take a quick peek here at the VIX picked up just a little bit yesterday, bouncing up off that low, but there's certainly nothing here that would suggest a tremendous amount of fear. This is just a little bit of an increase. Nothing here that would suggest fear in any way, shape, or form. If we were to take a look at T2122, T2122 is the 4-week new high-low ratio. Notice we are not in an overbought situation here on this ratio. We're actually moving down here toward this bullish reversal zone. So if we get a little bit more the next few days, light pullbacks, that could just fire us back higher. So please understand, I'm not signaling that the market is ready to collapse. I'm not predicting that in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to follow the price action clues. And when I look at the overall market, I do see just a little bit of stress from the, from the current elevations. Nothing major here. The trend is still definitely in play. Okay, there's nothing here suggesting the trend is ready to fail. As a matter of fact, if I put on an indicator, most of you know this, but some of you may have never seen this indicator before. It's called the volatility stop indicator. It's on TC2000, and actually, if you're interested in this, I have a whole series on YouTube. I can get you the links to YouTube, as well as the code to put that on your Thinkorswim charts, or how to set it up on TC2000, and a whole series of classes on how to trade this effectively. But what this shows us is we're just in a trend. I mean, there's nothing here. We haven't even flipped over to any bearish sentiment at all. So please understand that. What I'm suggesting here is that we're just showing a few signs of stress. Nothing here is suggesting that the market is going to roll over. So please, folks, if you want more information on this, I have an ebook on it and everything I'm happy to give away. Just contact me. I'll get you the link, and you can learn how I use this very effectively to make money consistently. So keep an eye on the market. Keep an eye on your positions. Don't let good winnings disappear. As we all know, a reversal can happen very, very quickly. Sellers will hop on it real fast. So just make sure you're protecting those positions. Hey folks, if this is the very first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor. Click on that subscribe button. And also, I really want to ask, because it helps a lot. If you've watched the video, just do me a favor and click that like button, because it helps those algorithms show my videos to more people. And I really would appreciate that. I don't put any advertising or anything on these videos. I don't even try to sell anything on these videos. So please, if you can, click that like button. Also, feel free to, drop a comment. I love hearing comments about these videos and how I can improve and do things more to help out. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone. This is just part of my market preparation. I'm not doing this really out of the kindness of my heart necessarily. This is what I do every day to prepare for the market day. And if you find this helpful, by all means, take advantage of it. Hey everyone, I want to wish you all great profits today. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you right back here tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you soon. Take care now.